Guys, you're not going to want to miss this. I'm not joking. We've got some new Q posts, and they're pretty alarming. So I'm going to get right into it. There were 2 posts from yesterday that I missed. Well, I didn't miss them. I just didn't post anything yesterday. It was one of those days. So I'm going to hit on those 2 quickly and then get into what Q posted tonight. Shouldn't be a long video, but a very important one. So anyway, and also please let me know. I've got a little bit of a different setup here, so let me know if the sound's okay, if it's better, worse, or the same, and or if you notice any difference at all. Hopefully you won't. Okay, now I left off here at February 7th, and we were talking about the emergency messaging system tests being more frequent, and we're going to start into the next one, which is February 8th, and then we're going to get on to the ones from today that he just posted, and I mean he just posted them. So these are like really, really fresh bread. It doesn't get any fresher than this. You can actually still smell it. So February 8th, he said, panic in DC. Leverage depleted. POTUS freed. Extreme chatter. Q. Now, chatter is a signals. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys, because I know that several of you are on your phones. Chatter is a signals intelligence term referring to the volume, quantity of intercepted communications. Intelligence officials, not having better metrics, monitor the volume of communication to or from suspected parties, such as terrorists or spies, to determine whether there is cause for alarm. So apparently there is cause for alarm, because Q is saying extreme chatter. Now, not necessarily from terrorists, but probably from these people that are being monitored at this time. So anyway, panic in DC. Now, I don't think the panic is on POTUS's part, obviously, because it says POTUS is freed. Leverage is depleted. Now, I think the leverage is the leverage that the Democrats had over President Trump, and they did have some leverage. So, but now we're being told that that's depleted. They've used all their cards. They don't have any more cards to play. So that means that President Trump is freed from that. So that's good news. That's very good news. Then Q tells us USSS on high alert. Q. Now, obviously, that's the United States Secret Service, and they're on high alert. Well, why would they be on high alert? What's their job? Well, their job is to guard the President of the United States. So if they're on high alert, there must be some cause for alarm, and to think that he's in danger of some sort. And indeed, he would be, right? I mean, it only makes sense, because the Democrats are getting very, very desperate. I mean, really desperate. I mean, when you've got Nancy Pelosi standing up there talking for 8 hours about ridiculous things, you've got to be pretty desperate. I don't know how somebody stands on high heels for 8 hours. Seriously. I don't know. Is she even human? I don't know. Who does that? Who could do that? I couldn't. And I'm a lot younger than she is. So anyway, let's go on to tonight's. Now, this was just posted. And let me make it a little bit bigger. I do want you guys to see this. Hang on here. Got to be big enough for you to read, and yet small enough for me to get everything in. Okay, so February 9th, and this is what Q says. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Next week. And that's in square parentheses. Square brackets. And then he repeats it again. And I don't know if this makes any difference or this matters, but there are 9 haws in there. There's 9 haws for those of you that are counting. So then he says it again. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. We warned you. You are stupid. Can you sleep? We can help. Q. interesting post. I haven't seen anything similar to that. I mean, obviously, he has said these people are really stupid, but he's talking straight at them here because it says you are stupid, and he's not referring to us. And can you sleep? He's talking to the people that have cause for concern because they are, quote, the bad actors. So he's laughing, and I would assume that's a, what do you call that? A victory laugh? I don't know. But he's laughing, and then he's saying next week. So something's happening next week. Something. And it's bolded. So something is going down next week. And he said, we warned you. You are stupid. Can you sleep? So obviously, whatever's going to go down next week, they know about it. Because, can you sleep? We can help. I'm not exactly sure what he means by that. We can help. We can help you sleep. I don't know. I don't know. Aside from we can help you sleep permanently, I don't know what he means by that. But Q. Yeah, maybe, possibly he means we can help. Get it off your chest. Confess. We'll help you sleep. Maybe they can't sleep because of their conscience. I really doubt that because I don't think some of them have a conscience. I really don't. So anyway, let's move on. Here's another really interesting one. All in square parentheses or square brackets. Next week, bolded. Next week. Next week. Suicide weekend. Q. Now, obviously something's going to be happening next weekend, or next week, rather. Excuse me. And suicide weekend, to me, it would be like these people know what's going to go down next week, and some may want to commit suicide, some or one. I don't know if this is speaking to one person or many. I don't know. It could be just speaking to one person, or it could be speaking to a group of people. I don't know. So suicide weekend, maybe whoever this is, they know what's going to happen, and to avoid it, the only way out would be suicide. Or maybe whoever it is, I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. What I was just going to say doesn't make sense. So I won't say it and embarrass myself. I realized it before it came out of my mouth that, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. So let's move on. I don't think there's any real hidden meaning there. I really don't. I think that whoever he's talking to, and it could be one, could be many, he's saying next week. It's happening next week. And he's laughing because these people or this person has been warned. And it says, you are stupid. Can you sleep? We can help. Q. So something's going down next week. And I guess if we hear about a suicide, of a prominent person, that may be it. I don't know. So now here is the interesting part. And this is the last post that he made so far, but it would not surprise me to see him continue posting tonight. So I'm going to check as soon as I'm done this. I'm going to check, and I will update it and put another one out tonight if he posts. So this I was excited about kind of solving, and I really do think that I'm onto this. I really do. And I kind of got excited because I recognize this number as an IP address. I mean, it's evidently an IP address. So I went to IP lookup to look up the address to see who it belonged to. So let me show you what I found. Those are the Q posts here that I was looking at. And here we are. Okay. I put in that number here in the lookup IP address, and I found that it belongs to Soft Layer Technologies. and it's corporate, and it's a static IP, and it's in the United States, North America, in Virginia, Chantilly. So anyway, I thought, okay, well, soft layer technologies. I haven't heard of that. Maybe you have. I haven't. So I looked them up. Now, where is that? Hang on. Hang on 1 second. I guess I didn't. I guess I just put that one link in there. Well, maybe I didn't. Hang on. Okay, I do want to open this file. No, it's the same one. So, okay. Well, this is going to explain. I found this. Okay, this is a, I guess, like a huge company, and interestingly enough, because let me go back here for a second. I'm sorry, I'm getting all ahead of myself because I'm all excited about this. Q says top 10 player here now. Sorry, my cat just jumped up on the back of the chair. If you heard something, as long as she doesn't meow or start purring loudly. Anyway, okay, top 10 player here now, and then the IP address is given. Okay, and then it says Q, and take that out. Sorry, I my mind blanked for a second because I'm thinking like 1,000 things at once. Okay, I want to take you someplace because it's going to explain some of this. All right, I found this online, and I was very excited to find it, and I think I'm going to leave a link to it so you guys can look at it, because there may be some computer experts that are listening to this right now, and you'll be able to look at this and find way more than I ever could. So I'm just relying on anybody that really has a lot of computer knowledge. I mean, I have a lot of computer knowledge, but not this stuff. So anyway. Okay, now this was Dr. Vasilios Vlachos, Professor of Technological Applications, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, School of Technological Applications, Technological Education Institute of Thessaly. Okay, so this is no slouch here. And this is a presentation he gave, and I just happened to find the PDF for it. And I know that I'm onto something, because that company, this company, hang on, that the IP address leads to, Soft Layer Technologies, that IP address is theirs, okay? They are the top 10 worst offenders for badware, okay? So it makes sense now, looking back at this, top 10 player. Now it makes sense, right? Top 10 player. They're the top 10. They're in the top 10 or top 10 worst offenders for badware. Now let's go see what this professor has to say, because this is fascinating. At least I think it is. Who needs secret services? Intelligence at home. Now, there's a lot to this, so I'm really hoping, I'm going to put the link to it, and I'm really hoping you guys will look at it and comment on it. I would really appreciate that, especially anyone that has knowledge of this. Snowden leaks, tailored access operations, TAO. Edward Snowden nominated for Nobel Peace Prize. Traitor to the oath he took to his fellow employees, to the duty he took freely by his own choice. Secretary of State John Kerry. So, patriot, traitor. And this is just it looks like these are actual PowerPoint slides that he made and as talking points. I don't think that everything is necessarily here, but these were his talking points. And so it gives us some insight here. Current global surveillance, current effects, Google, and he's got public internet, Google Cloud here, key score, which we know what that is. Show me all the exploitable machines in country X. Fingerprints from TAO are loaded into KeyScore's application fingerprint ID engine. Data is tagged and databased. No strong selector. Complex Boolean tasking and regular expressions required. So this tailored access operations is what that is talking about, and he's talking about KeyScore here, and then he's talking about global surveillance. He's got all the X KeyScore, Prism, Tempora, Muscular, Project 6, and it says what agencies, like this is NSA, Tempora, and it's just got all sorts of really interesting information, and I can't go into it all because I haven't broken it all down, and some of it I don't understand. So I'm hoping that you guys can help with this too. Anyway, global surveillance, Facebook, and it has somebody saying going out for pizza, and this is being a little bit facetious, but it says friends and the CIA, because of course we know that Facebook is CIA. I mean, we know that. And they're looking at everything we do. They're looking at who our friends are, who we hang around with, the things we like, the things we dislike. Well, you can't dislike, I don't think, on Facebook, but, everything. They can see everything. They can even see where we go on vacation, how much money we spend, because, of course, everybody has to post their whole life on Facebook. So, rising powers and asymmetric threats. China, People's Liberation Army, GSD, 3rd Department, and North Korea. See, I don't really know. I guess these are threats. And Russia, Center for Research of Military Strength of Foreign Countries, GRU, Federal Commission for Government Communications and Information, stopgeorgia.ru. And this is a post-mortem analysis of a cyber attack. And by post-mortem, of course, they mean after it's happened. This cyber attack has already happened, and they're looking back on it to dissect it and see what went wrong. They utilize the same registrars, e.g., NAU, NET, with sites with fake passports, ATM skinners, child pornography, who is information. They use the same IP blocks providers, steadyhost.ru, physically located next to the Center for Research of Military Strength of Foreign Countries, operated by, paying attention, Soft Layers Technology. Operated by Soft Layer Technologies. StopBadware.org's top 10 worst badware network blocks. That's where that top 10 is coming from. And StopBadware.org is like a nonprofit organization to, well, I don't know, stop badware. And are unable to disconnect servers after 45 days and multiple requests at the highest level. So he's just talking about this cyber attack that's occurred, and stopgeorgia.ru. I don't know. Again, I haven't literally dissected this. I was so excited when I found it that I had to share it. And I've been hoping that I can, I can borrow all your brains as well, because, all of us together can figure all this stuff out. We're better together. Offending ISP provider next to the Center for Research of Military Strength of Foreign Countries, GRU. This is really actually quite fascinating. Jeffrey Carr, co-founder of Project Grey Goose and author of the book Inside Cyber Warfare. And I've heard about that book actually, and I did actually go and look it up. So it looks interesting. This is very pixelated, so, and it's not even in English, so no wonder I can't read it. Who needs secret services? Location tracking, creepy. Flickr, is that what they mean? Flickr, is that how you spell Flickr? I'm not sure. I never used Flickr. EXIF tags, tweets, Foursquare, check-ins, Raytheon Rapid Information Overlay Technology, Riot. Interesting. Facebook, Twitter, Gowalla, Foursquare. The Call of the Crowd, event participation in location-based social services. Yeah, this is, it's interesting. There's a lot here. There really is. There's a lot more than I can discern. Who needs secret services? Information leakage. Citadel basic package price $2,399. Bot ID price $495. High quality SOCs checker module 99.9% accuracy price $49. Executable files auto encryption module price $395. Log parser module price $295. Monthly maintenance price $125. We're offering a great solution for creating and updating your botnet. We have simply perfected the good old Zeus, making significant functionality improvements, adapting it to the survival conditions of today's security landscape, and giving it a new name. We decided to create a social circle of support community, which is described later in this article. And he's talking about Citadel, which I don't know. See, there's a lot of stuff here. I just don't know. Who needs secret services? Communication surveillance, one of two. R2D2, can't pronounce that. BKA, rental of the Skype capture unit per month and instance. European 3.5 euros, one-time installation and deinstallation fee on site, 2.5 euros. I think that's what it's saying. Rental SS, no, it's got to be 2,500 and 3,500 euro. Rental SSL decoding per month and instance, 2,500 euros. Who needs secret services? Communication surveillance, 2 of 2. Fin Fisher in 20 plus countries. And it can discover wireless LANs and LANs, I guess, and Bluetooth devices, recover WEP passphrase within 2 to 5 minutes. Wow. Break WPA1 and WPA2 passphrase using dictionary attacks, emulate rogue wireless accent point, actively monitor local area network, wired and wireless, and extract username and passwords even for SSL/TLS encrypted sessions like Gmail, Hotmail, Facebook. Remotely break into email accounts using network system and password-based intrusion techniques. Holy crap. And then FinSpy Mobile, core features. The product functions on any major operating system such as BlackBerry, iOS, Android, Windows Mobile, Windows Phone. All communications and all temporary files are fully encrypted. BlackBerry Messenger, surveillance, recording of incoming outgoing emails, location tracking, live surveillance through silent calls, basic communication interception like calls, SMS, MMS, call logs. Ooh, it's making me feel a little bit dizzy knowing that all of our data is out there. All of it. Not that I have anything to hide, but that's not the point. Who needs secret services? Exploits, penetration testing, tools, Metasploit, Armitage, Acunetix, Aircrack, NG, Cain and Abel, Ettercap, John the Ripper, Nessus, Nmap, Kismet, Wireshark. I don't know what these are. I guess they are penetration testing tools. Who needs secret services? Social engineering. Social engineering toolkit, spear phishing, attack vectors, website attack vectors, infectious media generator, create a payload and listener, mass mailer attack, teensy USB HID attack vector, update the Metasploit framework, update the social engineer toolkit, help, credits, and about, exit the social engineer toolkit. Not feeling real good right now. So open source intelligence, one of three. Multigo, case file. I don't know what they're talking about here. Expose, online devices, webcams, routers, power plants, iPhones, wind turbines, refrigerators, VoIP phones, and that's voice over internet protocol phones. Wow. So that's pretty scary when you think about it, that they can get into just about anything. I hear my cat scratching somewhere. I hope you can't hear that. Okay. Who needs secret services open source intelligence? Google, okay. Intex, enable password 7, enable secret 5, easy guestbook. Well, I don't know what they're talking about here. Index of passwords, I guess, I don't know. P2P networks, an internet security company claims that Iran has taken advantage of a computer security breach to obtain engineering and communication information about Marine One, President Barack Obama's helicopter, according to a report by WPXI, NBC's affiliate in Pittsburgh. Wow. Greek entities responsible for cyber defense. Hellenic National Defense General Staff, Cyber Defense Division. Okay, I don't know why this is. And 10 more. Conclusion. To fight new asymmetric cyber threats, we have to develop flexible, decentralized, small working groups, stop playing power games or trying to promote our agenda, avoid bureaucracy at any cost, leave the aside academic credentials, military ranks, or professional certifications, and let's work on peer-to-peer basis. Conclusions, 2 of 2, collaborate at any level, wikis, news lists, web forums, utilize available resources, develop early warning system, exchange of non-classified information, organize workshops, blah, blah, blah. So I think this is interesting because for me, it's opened my eyes, but also I had never heard of that company before, SoftLayer Technologies. But then I'm not in the computer business. I mean, I don't, that's not my forte. So anyway, it's really interesting. I am almost 100%, I am 99.999% sure that is what Q is talking about. I don't see how it could be anything else. So it'll be interesting to see, what theories other people come up with, but I just can't see that it's anything else because number one, that IP address goes to SoftLayer Technologies. Second of all, they are top 10 of badware.org's, offenders. So it'll be interesting to watch this play out. It really will, because there's something big there, like really, really big. So anyway, I'm going to close it there. I may do another video tonight. I'm going to see if Q has continued posting while I've been flapping my gums. And if he has, I will work on getting another one up tonight. So I hope you guys have a great night. It's Friday evening, so hope you have a wonderful weekend. What could be better than Friday evening? Not much. So I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. And please check if you want to be subscribed please check to make sure that you are still subscribed to my channel, because they have been unsubscribing people and they have been deducting views from my channel as well. So just be on the lookout for that. If you want to be subscribed, then just make sure that you still are. Thanks so much. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you later.